Hello YouTube, my second video coming at you. I'm looking at the top 5 magic cards that I see from Tarkir Dragonstorm that I want to brew in Modern. This is no way a comprehensive list of the best 5 cards that are coming out of Tarkir Dragonstorm, but I am so excited. I hope you are too to brew all these cards. I can't wait to get into it, so let's go. At number 5, I'm looking at the Sib ceremony, which a lot of people are just saying it's the extra copies of Heartless Summoning. There are different cards, obviously. Creatures get -1/-1 means X1s die, whereas Sib ceremony says all creatures get destroyed when they come into battlefield. You could do like the indestructible, I'll play indestructible cards and they cost 2 less. Makes it really big. But I personally love Sib ceremony, Heartless Summoning, going Mirror Retriever loops. When I was a kid, I used to play Mirror Retriever, looping from Card Clan Ironworks, and comboing off that way. This just allows Sib ceremony to give you 2/2 zombie tokens. Yes, Heartless Summoning, you have to find another way to allow the loop to win you the game. But like, Grape Shot for the win, right? Like, so easy. I just want a bad combo deck to play in Modern, and I think this is the way to go. At number 4, we got Raksha's Bargain. Personally, again, I like that there's now 8 copies of something. Shadow Prophecy is essentially the same card, but you look at more cards. Shadow Prophecy reads that you get to look at the top X of your domain and then choose 2 and put the rest in the graveyard. You lose 2 life, but you can both do these at instant speed. And everybody's talking about Stock Up right now being, the best card draw in any format, but being held 8 copies of the same card, throwing your Attracts in the graveyard at end of turn, and then going 4th turn and burial rates seems very powerful. I think this is a deck that we should explore in Modern. I think if you are playing against an opponent and they just have first turn 1 mana up, second turn 2 mana up, turn 3 mana up, you know what you're playing against because you're just playing against a Traxa dot deck and going to Rashka or Shadow Prophecy. So I just see this as a good combo for bringing Attracts up from the graveyard. Next up on number 3, I'm kind of cheating. I'm talking about a couple cards. These are the 6 mana value, but it costs 3 to play creatures. And I'm specifically looking at the blue-green, because if you combine those with Neoform or Birthing Ritual, especially Birthing Ritual, going second turn Birthing Ritual into one of these and then getting your Attracts out or any 7 mana card you're just so up on mana. And then, yes, Neoform's not the stronger of the two, but going 3rd turn this, 4th turn Neoform with mana up is also very strong to play with in an Atraxa deck. Obviously, there's other cards that you might get into because you're looping with Birthing Ritual, but I think these are very strong. Also, side note, these are creatures. This is a 4/3 and a 3/3 that are very formidable. So even when your opponent plays something like Grafdigger's Cage, you're gonna be able to swing sideways. And then these have card selection so that you're able to find your removal for Grafdigger's Cage or any other combo killer they might have. Now, I don't have a new deck list or a new idea for Core Steel Cutter, but I think that just like Modern Red Prowess, having a 2 mana non-creature threat is so good. And not only a threat that you can play and then has trample, first of all, so it doesn't matter with those go wide strategies. It also is a repeatable threat. So they have to get rid of Core Steel Cutter and not just have regular removal. So decks that aren't looking to play these new cards, you probably need to start putting some artifact and enchantment removal in your deck, main decks, because there are going to be a lot of decks out there that have these kind of repeatable threats to deal with. Now it comes to my personal favorite. I'm buying 4 of these at the pre-release. I don't care what art, I don't care if they're foil or not. Herd Heirloom. At the top half of this card, it just allows you to play 2 mana into 1 mana Death Shadow on turn 2, but and then you won't be down on mana in any way. But it also gives your 4 or more power creatures trample at instant speed and allows you to get some card advantage out of the card too. So Herd Heirloom is just the Teamer Battle Rage that sticks around and your opponent always has to be thinking about, and you're amassing some card advantage off the card. Obviously, I think Death Shadow and Tarmogoyf. Personally, I started back into Modern with Death Shadow, and when I was a kid, I remember looking at Death Shadow when it came out, and I was like, 1 mana 13/13. Let me play this. I can't wait to play this. So that's my top 5. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm okay with being wrong with the cards. If there is a card that you want to play and a deck list that you thought of, please tell me in the comments. Peace.